How's it going, ladies and gents? I got a cool topic to talk about today, and it's something that we're dealing with literally on a daily basis at the dealership. Many of our clients lease vehicles. It's something that's very popular in this area of the country, on the East Coast, in that New York City metro area, New Jersey. We do a lot of leasing. People basically put very little money down. They'll pay a payment each month for 3 years, and every 3 years they drive a brand new car. You always have a payment, but it's a great way to buy a vehicle where you always have something new, you always have something reliable, you put very little money into the vehicle for maintenance, and again, you always have the newest, latest, and greatest. Where we're running into problems in today's market is there's very little inventory, and prices are also a lot higher than they were in the past. So what we're running into is customers that have leases that are coming due that don't exactly know what the best option for them will be. And that's what we're going to talk about in today's video. The customer that I had that I'm currently dealing with, her lease is due back in the end of May. So she's got 1 month left. She had up to like 48,000 miles worth of miles that she can use in that lease because she did 15,000 miles a year. Now, because of the pandemic and working from home and all that, she only put 24,000 miles on the car. So she drove literally half of what she was allowed to drive on her lease. Obviously, her vehicle does have a lot of life left in it, and she can drive that for a long period of time. So at the end of the lease, what can she do? Well, right now, she can extend it up to 6 months, which means she keeps paying the same payment she's used to paying. New Jersey is going to charge tax on that payment, but she'll pay that payment 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, up to 6, and it'll give her some time to decide what she wants to do if she decides she wants to go into a new vehicle. The other option she has is she can buy that vehicle. Now, if she buys it, she can either cut a check and just pay it off, or she can finance that vehicle, the payoff, either through us where we can help, or through her own source. Now, her particular buyout on her vehicle, which is a 2019 Chevy Equinox, is $18,771.18. Now, the best thing about that payoff is that's what's on her contract from 2019. It is not subject to the current pricing that we're seeing in our market now in 2022. So let me show you how that compares. This is a 2019 Chevrolet Equinox LT all-wheel drive with the sunroof and a confidence and convenience package. This particular vehicle has 28,000 miles on it, so it's very close to where her current vehicle is, about 4,000 miles more on this particular GM certified vehicle that we have on the lot. This vehicle is really equipped exactly like hers. Like I said, it has the sunroof. If we look at the front dash here, you know, it has the same radio screen, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, same dual zone climate control, heated seats, all-wheel drive. It has the power liftgate in the back. The one thing that's really different about this particular one, this particular certified Equinox, is you'll notice it has leather interior, but it didn't come standard with leather interior. The previous owner of this vehicle had an aftermarket leather installed. They had a company install leather interior. So technically you're getting a little bit more than you would have got in the same LT model. Now, this would be a normal option for somebody who's getting out of a lease. If they decided they didn't want to lease a new vehicle and they didn't want to buy their own vehicle, they can purchase this. But here's the problem. Our sale price on this vehicle right now, which is a current aggressive market price, is $25,577. Now, to be fair, it's GM certified, so you do get extra warranty and you get 2 service visits, and you know, there's a lot of benefit to that program, but it's still, what, $6,800 more than what she can purchase her own car for that she's known since day one that has 4,000 miles less. So I think between you and me, we can both agree buying and keeping her lease would be the better option, and it wouldn't really make sense for her to buy a certified pre-owned vehicle right now. And I know what you're thinking. What if she just released a new car? That's what most people do. They'll turn their lease in and they'll lease a brand new one. And I just so happen to have one right here. So let's go out and take a look at that while I step out of the vehicle. Make sure you thumbs up and like this video. This here is a brand new 2022 LT all-wheel drive sunroof confidence and convenience Chevrolet Equinox. It's actually the only Equinox I have right now that's available, but it's available and it can be leased. Now, what I did on this particular lease was I took her structure from her previous 2019 and I did it exactly. Now, I used the same rebates, GM Educator, she has lease loyalty. I did run it at MSRP because we're selling vehicles at MSRP right now versus back then when they would have been discounted like everything else. And if we run a lease on this vehicle right now, her payments would be $555 per month. Now again, that's at 15,000 miles a year, like we mentioned earlier. That's with 500 down, which is what she did last time. It's a 39 month. So the structure is exactly the same as it was back in 2019, but the payments now in today's market are $165 a month more than what they were back in 2019. Now, again, to be fair, the 22 is a little more updated compared to the 2019. So you are getting a new refreshed front end with new LED headlights and taillights. You do get the auto start stop deactivate button. You do get more safety features. This does have forward collision alert with emergency braking, lane keep assist with lane departure warning. You know, you're getting more safety than you had in the 2019, or that she had in her particular 2019. So there is some more equipment to be had. However, is it worth $165 more per month? Now, as a salesperson who's been doing this for 17 years, basically in the same store the entire time, I built up a pretty big customer base with a very loyal following. So, you know, a lot of my clients come to me and they ask me for this advice, and they ask me what the best route for them would be. And, you know, what I do as a salesperson is exactly what this video just did. I tell them, here's your options on your current car if you buy it and keep it. Here's a used version of your current car, and here's a brand new version of your current car. Now, it's up to them to ultimately make that decision, but when you explain it in this way, I think pretty much it's a no-brainer which way she should go. I'm curious what your thoughts are, and I would love for you to put in the comments, which vehicle would you go with? Would you buy out the lease and keep it? Would you buy the certified pre-owned Equinox, or would you lease a brand new 2022? Thanks for watching, and I look forward to the conversation down below. But I'm curious what your thoughts were. But I'm curious what your thoughts are. But I'm curious what your thoughts are. Thoughts. But I'm curious what your thoughts. I can't say your thoughts.